uh, full block format. So this format which we are going to do now is called block format. So the block format is the simplest format. All of the writing is flush against the left margin. The whole writing scheme goes in this way that it starts from the left side. Okay, so it is simplest in this way that you don't need to go to any other side other than left side. So at the top you can see the return address line. Okay, so what do we mean by return address line? The return address of the sender, so the recipient can easily find out where to send a reply. Okay, now imagine a situation. You are a student, you are staying in a hostel, in a college hostel or university hostel, and you are writing a letter to your father. So now you are sender and your father is the receiver. So now the first address which you are supposed to write is your address, sender's address, so that the receiver, if he wants to reply, so he has an address to reply back to you. So the very first line is dedicated for sender's address. Skip a line between your address and the date. Not needed if the letter is printed on paper with the company letterhead already on it. Well, so mostly it goes like this, that you need to give space of a single line. Now, number two, put the date on which the letter was written in the format month, day, and year, like August 30th, 2003. Skip a line between the address and the inside address. Some people skip 3 or 4 lines. Anyways, leave this controversy. Inside address, the address of the person you are writing to, along with the name of the recipient, the title and the company name. If you are not sure who the letter should be addressed to, either leave it blank, but try to put in a title, Director of Human Resources. Okay, now see, first of all, you write your address. After that, you write date in a particular format. Month comes the first, then comes the day, and then the year. Then at number 3 comes the name of the recipient, the receiver, the person you are writing letter to. For example, you are writing to your father, so you will write here, my dear father. Okay, if it is other than your father, so now it's up to your common sense. You should address him by his proper name, or you should address him by his designation. Like you can write Mr. Salim Ahmed, then his position, CEO of K Electric. Then you write here the CEO, then you write the company name, K Electric, then you write the address. So mostly address, they are long, so they are written in 2 lines. Okay, dear Mr. and Mrs., and you write the name again here. अच्छा, यहां पर आप उसको डायरेक्ट एड्रेस कर रहे होते हैं इस जगह पे जो नंबर 4 है, और यहां पर आप सिर्फ उसको डिस्क्राइब कर रहे होते हैं, उसको डायरेक्ट जो है वो एड्रेस नहीं कर रहे होते. नंबर 5, टाइटल ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट. द फिफ्थ thing is mentioning the title, the subject of your letter. For example, you are writing a letter to the CEO of K Electric, and you have some issue or some problem in your area. For example, you have issue like this, that there are bare wires running everywhere in your locality. आपके इलाके में नंगी तारें हैं हर तरफ, and they can cause a dangerous situation. तो अब आप यहाँ पे लिखेंगे टाइटल में bare wires the issue of bare wires running everywhere in my locality. Then body paragraph, then comes the paragraph 2, then the third paragraph, and then you come down all the way to the closing. Now in closing you write yours sincerely, your obediently, or like this. Then signatures. Here you put your signatures with your pen, your name. You write your name here. And if you have any title, for example, you are also a CEO of a company and you are writing a letter to another CEO of another company. So here you will mention your name and your title. And then enclosure and typist initials. Enclosure means sometimes you write a letter and you like send some other documents with the letter as well. For example, you want to send list of the candidates. So now that is in another like paper. So here you mention that there is a one enclosure, or you are writing two different, you are sending two different lists. So they are two. So you mention the number, enclosures 2. Achha, typist initials. It is not necessary, but in previous in olden days it used to be like this, that people, they won't be able to type themselves, so they write with their hands and they would go to a typist and they would type for them. So now typist initials, for example, the typist is SM, Sayyid Mahmood, so he would write SM. Date, inside address, the address of the person you're talking to. Salutation, जैसा कि आप लिखते हैं डियर दिस, तो वो आपने लिखना है डियर मिस्टर मिसेस, मिस्टर लास्ट नेम लिखते हैं, डियर डायरेक्टर ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट नेम, और टू होम इट मे कंसर्न कभी ये लिखा जाता है जब रेसिपिएंट अननोन हो, तो आप लिखते हैं टू होम इट मे कंसर्न। जैसे कि एनओसी वगैरह आप लेते हैं तो वो एनओसी जो है उसके ऊपर लिखा होता है टू होम इट मे कंसर्न। तो अब एनओसी लिखने वाले को नहीं पता होता कि ये किसके लिए मतलब कौन है जिसको ये एनओसी पहुंचेगी। Note that there is a colon after the salutation. Salutation के बाद आप एक colon लगाते हैं. Skip a line between the salutation and the subject line or the body. Subject line, it's optional. Makes it easier for the recipient to find out what the letter is about. Skip a line between the subject line and the body. पढ़ने वाले को आसानी होती है, एक लाइन छोड़नी होती है. The body is where you write the content of the letter. The paragraphs should be single spaced with a skip line between each paragraph. Skip a line between the end of the body and the closing. Well, तो अब ये अगर आप वर्ड वगैरह यूज करते हैं तो आपको पता होगा कि स्पेसिंग क्या होती है. सिंगल स्पेस देना होता है हर लाइन में, और उसके बाद जो है एक पैराग्राफ से दूसरे पैराग्राफ के दरमियान जो है वो एक लाइन का स्पेस होता है. क्लोजिंग lets the reader know that you are finished with your letter. Closing का मतलब ये होता है कि रीडर को पता चल जाता है कि यहाँ पर जो है वो लेटर खत्म हो रहा है. Usually ends with sincerely, sincerely yours, thank you and so on. इस तरह की कुछ चीजें जो है वो लिखी जाती है. Your signatures will go in this section. जो सिग्नेचर की लाइन है जैसा कि हमने वो पढ़ा है वो मैं दिखा नहीं सकता आपको. तो सिग्नेचर्स होंगे, प्रिंटेड नेम होगा, इनक्लोजर अगर कुछ और डॉक्यूमेंट साथ में लगे हुए हैं, रेफरेंस इनिशियल्स, और जो कुछ भी जिसने जो लिखा है तो उसके जो है वो नाम वगैरह होगा. अच्छा जी, तो ये इसका जो है ना वो बेसिक फॉर्मेट है. आप इसको अगर एक दफा पढ़ेंगे तो आपको जो है वो इसकी समझ आ जाएगी. अच्छा, मैंने 3 पिक्चर्स शेयर की हैं आपके साथ अपने ग्रुप में, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में आप जाएं तो उसमें जो नंबर 3 है अब आप उसको खोलें. कुछ एब्रिविएशंस होती हैं जो कि लेटर राइटिंग में यूज की जाती हैं. इसमें कुछ इनफॉर्मल है, कुछ फॉर्मल है, उसके सामने लिखा हुआ है. अच्छा जी, कुछ सैंपल्स दिए हुए हैं आपको, जैसे ये इनविटेशन लेटर है, तो उसमें जो उसका कंटेंट है, यानी जो बॉडी पैराग्राफ्स हैं वो दिए हुए हैं, और जो उसकी दूसरी फॉर्मेशन है वो नहीं दी हुई। नाउ कीप इन योर माइंड कि लेटर राइटिंग में ये जो फॉर्मेशन होती है, इनके अलग से मार्क्स होते हैं। तो इस फॉर्मेशन में फॉर एग्जांपल 10 नंबर का है, तो 10 में से जो 4 नंबर हैं वो इस फॉर्मेशन के होते हैं, फॉर्मेट के होते हैं, और 6 नंबर जो होते हैं वो आपके कंटेंट के होते हैं। तो अब आपने इस फॉर्मेट को भी जो है वो दुरुस्त तरीके से लिखना है।